Good morning. Welcome back to Parsnips and Parsimony. I have a few minutes this morning between waiting for Hannah to get up, and I had a doctor's appointment for my neighbor. I am attempting to tackle, once again, the top of my microwave. It's one of those things that I would consider, if you guys are familiar with Fly Lady, it's a hot spot. Things always just get dumped there by whomever. So I thought I'd tackle that for a few minutes. I'm gonna have the kids help wash the eggs from the chickens. You know, the reality is chicken eggs are dirty. So I usually have the girls help, or the boys, whoever's in the house, help wash them up before I put them in the cartons to sell them. And I think I'll have the girls work on that right now. We found a really neat documentary about how animals, insects, anything like that migrate for the seasons. So that kind of goes hand in hand with what we've been studying in school. So I'm having them watch that right now while I get this little bit of work done. So I have been working on the starting. Oh, and you're working with eggs. Isn't that funny? I have been working on planning the wedding. So there's a lot of aspects to it. I went on Pinterest and I set up boards on Pinterest. So Charity because Charity works a lot, and while she's working she often has downtime, but we're not together to be able to like really discuss how we want to get the wedding planned. So I created on Pinterest 3 different boards so she can take ideas, things that she likes, and put them in there. I added our the wedding florist who's taking care of all of our wedding flowers. I added her to that board as well so she can see what we're liking and can help with that aspect. So I feel like that was a win-win this morning, getting that. What you got there, kiddo? Oh, cool. Best is fair game. Oh, cool. Are they stealing the egg? Yeah. Oh, what a bratty bird. That's awful. There are so many cool things kids can learn about at times, like those type of documentaries. So anyways, I got the board situated. I think I'm going to work on printing out a planner so I have everything in one place. That's going to be the next step. When I'm juggling a lot of different things, I need to have all my thoughts in one place. So when I have those few minutes, I'm not spending those few minutes looking for everything that I've seen in the past. I want it in one place. So I think the boards are going to help with that. And then having a planner, I think that will be step 2. So that's what's on my agenda for today. I know some of you guys have asked me, do we have a wedding date? And we don't have a hard and fast date yet. We know we want a winter wedding, and it will more than likely be sometime in January, but we're trying to just nail down people to get everything in line. So it's baby steps, a lot of baby steps, and we have a lot to do in a short amount of time. Totally think we can pull this off, no problems. There's just trying to do things in the proper order, all the while trying to have a 6-month-old, keeping her sane, keeping mom sane. We're sleeping better. Last night was a much better night. You've probably noticed, I'm going on the 3rd floor. Art's been working on the railing up here. You've probably noticed that some of my videos have been shorter. Part of that is just lack of time to actually film, like our day-to-day life. I am still actively breastfeeding, and she is just starting solids now that she's 6 months old, but that means up until now, we've been just doing a lot of nursing. That's my life, and that doesn't leave a lot of time to film. And when I do have time to actually accomplish something, my camera hasn't been charged. So, trying to turn over a new leaf. Now that we are up to 6 months, she's had applesauce, oatmeal, and squash. She loves them all so far. I'm happy for that. She's a very dainty eater. Reminds me a lot of Lydia. Lydia was one of the neatest babies when she ate. And to this day, she's a very neat eater, and she's very prim and proper. And that's just Lydia. All while trying to plan a wedding. Trying to work with Hannah thankfully, we are going into the quiet season. The garden is winding down. I still have to do some stuff in it, but it's winding down. Art's business is winding down. My business here is winding up, but I think we should be able to handle this fine. It'll just be a busy couple months. I hope you guys, if you're a new subscriber, welcome. I hope you will come along for this process of attempting to plan my first wedding for my oldest firstborn. And in other news, we almost have the railing done on the 3rd floor. That's major, in my mind, that's major progress, because we're still working on getting a bathroom put in up at our rental property. We're kind of juggling a couple different things, but while we're waiting for people to come in for plans and working on that, we're waiting. So we're trying to work on the railing. It's almost, well, I think it's almost done. Art might say it's not, but I think it's almost done. He got the 4 posts in right there, and we already have the railing primed and ready to go in. So the next step is actually to install it and then painting these posts and putting up the final trim. It just simply amazes me how busy the summer gets with the garden. It's like all out vomit. I had some of you guys comment like all my videos are gardening. Well, that's my life. In that, you know, May to August period, I mean, I get up, I garden, I go to bed, I garden, I dream about gardens, everything is garden. And then the garden stops. And now I'm back into homemaking. And that is just the seasons of my life. And now we get back into house projects, which is so exciting. But every year, the years as I get older, I see these patterns. And they're very enjoyable to me. I can't imagine, personally, not living in a place where there's seasons, because I love the change. I love how one thing closes and a new thing opens, and now we're in the beautiful fall season. Sweaters, the beautiful leaves. It's just such a beautiful season. I love all the seasons, but it's just so nice when one season closes, a new season opens, and just when you start getting tired of the garden, you're done. And now it's house projects. So anyways, enough of that. I've got to get downstairs. I'm going to finish up the microwave all before Hannah wakes up. I finished. An hour and almost 2 hours later. All clean, tidied until it gets messed up. We are on our way to Hillcrest Foods, which is our bulk food supplier. I had put in an order last week for their distress list, picked up some goodies. We're going to go grab it. I'm going to film a whole bulk food haul, so make sure you check that out. But yeah, come on, let's go. We ended up packing lunch on the go. So kids have peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I have a salad. I have flashbacks of the last time I had the camera in the van. You remember that?
I do.
Yes, there was a sailboat coming at us. Hopefully this trip will be far less eventful than last time. Alright, we're just going to go pick up our order, and I will say it over and over again. Find a supplier and get to know them. It makes all the difference. Yeah, we're just going to wait for the little truck to come out. It makes all the difference when you can know the people, because they will look out for you. Very valuable. What are we waiting for, Daniel? The little truck.
What can you get today?
Oh, we got lots of frozen fruit and cheese. Maybe we should make macaroni and cheese for dinner?
Oh,
yeah! You want macaroni and cheese?
Yes! Okay, Daniel.
Here comes Daniel. Here comes the little man.
I like it. Hey, you can honk with that!
Yeah, it's got a little horn. There it goes, Daniel.
Mommy.
Really hard in the van.
Peter has claimed hostage the Monterey Jack.
It's good.
I know it's good. He says he's going to eat it as soon as he gets inside. Alright, there we go. We got mangoes, frozen strawberries. We've got cheese, sugar, and I don't remember what's in that other bag. There's something. But we're going to get it in. I'm going to film a haul, so make sure you check that out. On the drive up, took the opportunity to work on some more wedding planning. We're working on flowers. Charity's really interested in the wood flowers, and there's a really good sale going on right now, so we're thinking we might get them. There is a return policy, but Charity and I were working on that, ironing that out. Hopefully getting some of these chores checked off the list. Oh, that didn't take very long.
Me, a pig, and cheese never.
All right, let's taste it, see how it tastes.
Even smells like macaroni and cheese.
Thank you.
Lillian.
It's good. It smells like macaroni
delicious.
and cheese.
Dad.
It was I think it was $2.30 a pound, which is a steal for cheese. I cannot find cheap cheese anymore. So when I saw this, I snagged it. Yes, it is past date. Obviously, we're all gonna die.
We're going to die.
We're gonna die. No, it was vacuum sealed. It's fine. There's no mold on it. It's fine. We're actually gonna freeze all the other cheese, but for $2.30 a pound, like what a steal. May I have another piece, please?
It's going to make the best mac and cheese.
It's gonna make really good mac and cheese. Look how soft that is. Oh, yum. Oh, look who's away. Did you have Bebe's good ride to Hillcrest?
I think she did.
Yeah, happy girl. Okay, we just finished filming bulk food haul. If you haven't seen that video, it should be up by the time you see this, so go ahead and go watch that, because you see all the prices and everything that we paid for that. We're gonna hustle and get dinner on. We have a commitment tonight at 7. It's a little after 6, so we're gonna be moving pretty fast here, but I did want to get that filmed before we ran out of time.